Are you struggling to create an intentional headspace? Unable to connect deeper with yourself? Come, and together, let's address the elephant in the room. I'm your host, Sinead Roche, and this is the Uncomfortable Podcast. Hi guys, welcome back to the Uncomfortable Podcast. If you're watching this like on YouTube, or if I make a short out of this or a reel out of this, then you're obviously gonna know, if you've been watching, that the setup is a bit differently. I've just kind of angled my desk a bit differently today, because today's episode is a bit different. Because today I'm going to tell you guys I'm going to be taking a tiny break from recording this podcast. And I want to be really transparent with you guys as to like why I'm doing this. And so that's kind of wanted to make this episode. Like I know like throughout it's been like 34 episodes. And if you include episode 0 where it's like getting to know me, it's been 35 episodes. That's actually insane. And throughout, I think I've missed maybe 3 Mondays or something like this around that number. And that was usually just due to either like technical difficulties or I literally did not plan enough episodes at that point. Or like I just couldn't borrow the equipment at that point. So wow, 35 consecutive episodes, or like semi-consecutive episodes. That's actually really insane. I'm really happy that I was able to do that. And I want to be able to continue to do that. And I want to offer like new things on this episode. I want to bring people in to these episodes because I don't find it annoying to be talking like this one-on-one, but I definitely feel like I'm missing another aspect, and something that I want to tap into is also learning how to interview people better, which is what I hope to be working on throughout this break of mine. But yeah, basically, I just want to tell you guys, like, please don't be expecting any episodes anytime soon. I hope I'll get back to uploading either April or May, the latest. It's just been really busy recently. I'm in my final semester of uni and looking for master's programs. Then there's working on this project, that project, finishing up my actual bachelor's degree in psychology. Then there's my thesis, then there's my job, then there's like keeping myself sane and all these things. And so it's just kind of like been ramping up a lot. And I think I'm usually someone who will tell myself like, just keep pushing through. It's okay. Like, it's not like I don't know how to plan or like schedule all of this out. It's just that I think recently I have just like, I sit down and I'm thinking about what I'm supposed to talk about today. Like I have lists of episodes, but like recently when I look at these things, I'm just like, I'm not uninspired, but I have this feeling in me where it's just like, okay, but what can you actually learn from me in this sense? And sometimes that translates back to me as like, I don't know how much I have to give right now. And I know that's only a temporary feeling though, because I've literally seen and like even heard so much feedback from people where it's like, I didn't know about this. Like I'm learning, such and such, or like I've actually been able to grow out of this habit. Like I've had people tell me that stuff. So it's not like I don't know that I have value to offer. It's just right now, I'm not in the place to be doing that. So I kind of want to take a break for myself as well. And I think this time away from the Uncomfortable Podcast will also allow me to work on the concept more, figure out where do I want to take this next. So I think I know there's so much more exciting stuff to come. We're just going to have to be patient for a bit. And I have to remind myself literally to be patient because I was making this decision to take a break. It's been pending in my mind for a while. And the entire time I'm like, man, but what if I miss out on these episodes? Or what if with the time gone, then I'll lose followers and all these things. But I'm like, remember why you're doing this. Like, and when I'm doing this, I do want to genuinely show up as the best, not the best version, but like, you know, as an elevated version of myself. And I want to show up and be honest with you guys and be able to be transparent. And I just know that right now is not the best time for me to do that. And so, yeah, I think this is taking a note from, I forget what episode number, because it's been so many, but like the episode on like taking a break, like, I just know I need it. So yeah, please, like, in the meantime, do feel free to send any like messages, that you guys have like any interest in, like in terms of like episode topics. Very much looking forward to that, to hear what you guys would like in the meantime, because I will definitely be working on the podcasts, maybe just like a little less as a priority, because I feel like even people who are like on the Instagram or like on TikTok, you can tell like recently I just have not been posting as much, because I'm just like, I don't know what to post sometimes, and I really do want to focus on this too. And right now I just feel like it's a half-assed measured on my part, because I'm juggling so many different things. So, but yeah, I also want this to be fun for me, and I don't want to come here and be like, I have to do this. Like, no, I get to do this. I get to set up this entire place. I get to be open with people, and share my experiences. And that's something that I really value. And I don't want to diminish that value for myself, because I just keep pushing it and don't take my own break. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's really it from me on my end today. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for supporting this entire time. Please get really excited and ready when I do come back to posting on this podcast, and also more consistently, you know, more content and everything. Yeah, it can only get better. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Hey guys, thank you so much for supporting this week's episode of The Uncomfortable Podcast. Make sure to tune in every Monday for a new episode on Spotify and YouTube, and go check out our TikTok and Instagram for more content.